one of the big components that I typically start off with when I'm working with a couple is just getting them to denote or understand the different aspects of what causes a breakdown in communication. So there are 3 different aspects that contribute to a communication breakdown. You're not even aware that they're there. And if we can learn how to objectify, learn that these components are there and they're just naturally occurring, just based upon how we are as human beings, these 3 aspects will help us to, oh, am I doing this? Or after the fact, you can even review, oh, geez, I guess this thing showed up for me and it just activated my automatic responses, which of course leads into the loop, the behavioral loops, the types of situations, the outcomes which constantly happen and don't give you the results that you want. So I'm going to hit on those 3 topics in this video, but essential to this video are 2 other components. And so if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a little insight and then a direction to the next one of the videos or some of the other videos that will help you to support in building better communication styles. So the first component is actually called an unfulfilled expectation. That there was something that you expected was going to occur that didn't. And perhaps this was something to the effect of you thought that the person was going to do the laundry, or you thought the other person was going to show up on time. When you got to the moment, when you got to that section, you realized they didn't. And there's a physical response to this. There's a charge to this. There's something that just gets you riled up. The unfulfilled expectation. This is one of the most important components to watch for. And this not only happens in couples, it happens at work, it happens with school, it happens with friends. So if you can learn how to do it here, you'll benefit from it here, but you should benefit from it elsewhere in your life as well. Now, the second one is an undelivered communication. There's something that you wanted to say, there's something that you thought you said, there's some kind of message that you wish that you could put out there, but you don't. Whether you're afraid of, if I say this, if I bring this up, if I try to make this part of the conversation, it's just going to lead to X, Y, and Z. Like your mind jumps out there and says, if I say that, I know I'm going to cause the situation. And we got to remember, maybe, but thoughts aren't facts. So yes, you may have a history of it, but your thoughts actually, you're predicting, and it could be a stronger prediction, but ultimately an undelivered communication is definitely a place where things can come up short. And of course, an undelivered communication can lead to an unfulfilled expectation and can lead into this next component, which is basically a blocked intention. Your intention was to have a nice evening. Your intention was to surprise the other person. Your intention was to be able to just lay back, chill out, and not have to deal with. Your intention was to come home from work and just be able to gather your energy after a long day, along a bunch of challenges. So you can see how all 3 of these different aspects, the undelivered communication, the blocked intention, and the unfulfilled expectation, all 3 of these things show up inside of a breakdown. So here's the cool thing you can actually do with this. If you or your partner notices this and you're aware of this concept, you can actually say, you know, I think we might be having a breakdown. Like you'll notice that you're just about to launch into that usual pattern of I'm going to do they said A, I do B, they do C, I do D. And this pattern, this cycle is the thing which is causing a lot of difficulty, a lot of challenges in your relationship. If one of you though can recognize, oh, I expected this, or I didn't disclose that, or there was something I wanted to say and I didn't say and I held on to it till now, or God, all I really wanted was like 20 minutes of peace and quiet because I just got home from school or work or wherever it was. So in the middle of all this, you can say, I think we might be having a breakdown. So this is a good tool, and it's a skill. So you're going to have to practice it. So just remember these key points. You're looking for these 3 aspects, these 3 components. And I would like for you to go ahead and just give it a shot. And remember, you can, even after you've had one of those challenging moments and it didn't go how you wanted it, it went sideways, just come back to this on your own and go, the three aspects, which one showed up? And one of them probably shows up stronger than the other two. The more we can train ourselves to do this, the more likely we are the next time to actually have to notice it, be able to declare a breakdown, be able to do a few of the other steps that I'm about to show you, such as a stop technique, which you can find right over here. The STOP technique, amazing for couples. And you're really going to want to go in and concentrate on all three of these components. So we played around with three aspects of this first approach. So you want to keep an eye out for those that are coming up as well.